Let's go to Zhengzhou for 2 nights. So I was feeling a little bit just like I wanted to get out of the city. 就是第一次我来北京西站. And it's really interesting. It's like this waiting room concept. So I'm going to waiting room 10. I don't have a heap of time actually, which is a good thing. I was gonna put my hat on, but anyway, here we go. So I was doing some like really big sky thinking yesterday, and I was like, should I like go to Taiwan? Or should I go to Tianjin? Or should I go to, I don't know where? And so I was using AI to go like, maybe I'll go to somewhere like Lingang where I can just like lock in, do some work for a while. And so I decided like 30 minutes ago that I'm gonna go to Zhengzhou. So I guess, yeah, we're going to Zhengzhou. Interesting. Okay, this is not a vibe. And I booked premium, so I can't go into the lounge. Vibes. Okay, so I've worked it out. So basically, this is my train and I'm going to ticket check too. So easy, right? All right, well, I guess we should just vlog while we're in Zhengzhou. I did pick a hotel already, so we'll go to Zhengzhou and I'll meet you in Guangzhou because this is kind of hectic. I don't really know if I want to like film here. Wild. Actually, while I'm standing here, it's actually pretty interesting. So like, as I think about, I'm going back to Australia next week. But I feel like it's interesting because like in China, you don't really think about filming in public, like no one really cares. But I feel like in Australia, if I was like filming myself in public, people would be like, what bro, like what are you doing? But here, like, 没有尴尬. My train's being called, but I guess like, what have I been up to? So I've been getting really clear on the Xiaohongshu, the Douyin kind of like vibe, and that has brought some like pretty interesting clients my way. I'm going to stand against this wall now. So that's been exciting because yeah, like it's been what, a year now of creating content on Chinese social media, and it's finally starting to come to fruition. Like I just landed a brand deal with one of the big banks over here and also a coffee shop. So I'm noticing that like anything I talk about, then it's kind of like coming up in the kind of business that I'm coming through. And I'm getting to the stage now where like my capacity is just like through the roof. And so like, do I need help? Like, yes, but like what help do I need? I'm not really sure yet. So I'm a bit like scatterbrained. Like, I think this is the 3rd day now that I've been working till like 2 a.m. But anyway, I'm blabbering on. I'm gonna just like collect my thoughts. I've got a few things to do on the train as like, 这是我的高铁. Okay, so they're like calling my train now. But yeah, I'm gonna do some like quick action things while I'm on the train, and then when we get to Zhengzhou, I'll check in and we can, yeah, just like catch up a little bit, right? That reminds me, so 我在临港上海的时候, I just had like so many videos and the footage was like a little bit of a mess, but we finally organized it, and so I'll have to release that video. Appreciating it's like 2 weeks late. I did release that video with Gavin first. But yeah, I feel like at the moment, the major thing that I've been facing is I'm just like up to here with capacity of like editing, pumping out videos. I'm doing a bit of sourcing at the moment too. And yeah, just got like a heap of different business avenues like coming my way, which is exciting, but also, yeah, it's just a lot at the moment, but I've got support with the editing. So we're pumping out videos and we're starting to get clear on our strategy. And like, you're always gonna have these teething problems when you're early on in a business, right? But I think one thing that I can't just like, I was talking to someone on the phone this morning from Australia who's looking to source products, and like there really is a friction point, a gap in the market at the moment where like there's so many manufacturers here, but how do we find them? How do we find the right people at the best prices with the best delivery timelines? And I've got really clear on a shipping provider actually recently, which was really good. So anyway, when we're in Zhengzhou, I'll fill you in. I'll get some like really quick things done on the train. What have I got to do? Let's unpack the thoughts. Okay, so I've got to get back to, I just landed a brand deal with Grid Coffee, like a cafe店啊, 好喝. So I'll do that. And then I've got some other emails to send off, and then hopefully when we're in Zhengzhou, we can have like clear thoughts. Okay, so I'm gonna get on the train now, let's go. If you're trying to learn some Chinese, actually these characters can be really helpful to be able to read. So now it's saying, if you're in car 1, walk forward, 一车往前, 然后 if you can read 前 and 后, which means behind and forward, then it's going to be really helpful. Then you know if you've got to walk forward or walk backwards when you get on the train. Otherwise, you can just look at the like labels. on the side of the train, right? You know the funniest thing, every time I get on a high-speed train or I'm like walking at one of these train stations, if there's ever a place that I would wear a mask, it's here, because you just see all the Chinese uncles smoking. This guy's not an uncle, he's young. I feel like I'm just word vomiting now, but I'm gonna run with it. I feel like something at the moment that I'm like really focused on is just like educating myself about so many things. And it's so interesting because like when you're talking with different business people, obviously 在英语里很容易, like 如果我说中文太难了 to talk about more complex topics, but when I'm speaking English, it's really helpful to just like know random shit about China. Not to swear, but I'm swearing. So like, for example, I was on a call this morning and I was talking about the founder of Xiaomi and how they expedited the production or the manufacture of their cars so quickly, and it was just like so interesting. I'm gonna really miss, like I'm starting to get a bit like reminiscent about living in China and moving back to Australia. It's just like the aura, like I feel like there's just something about living here, the mad rush of people, and like everyone is just so happy. And I don't know if it's just like because I'm foreign that like it's so cool to me. Like obviously when you live in a country it's not that interesting, but I feel like here, like when you're like living in a foreign country, like 在澳大利亚太无聊啊. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like just like doing business here is just like so fun and I love learning. By the way, I'm going to show you. So I booked premium first class, which is like a new type of seat on these trains. And like long story short, I actually prefer it over business class. So we'll take a look if there's no one like in the carriage. But if there's already people on, I feel a bit awkward. Okay, we have arrived in Zhengzhou. This is the first time I've been to Zhengzhou ever. On the train, I was working on the grid coffee script and I thought I'd give you some insight into working with a Chinese brand while we walk to the escalator. Okay, so Grid Coffee, it's a coffee shop. It's kind of like a chain coffee store, like not as big as Starbucks, but like specialty coffee. So basically with Chinese brands, they'll ask for an outline first. So this is like, you'll give like rough timings, so like 60 seconds for 小红书. And then once they've approved the outline, then you will script for them and they'll approve the script. So basically before you do all of that, you just provide timelines and all of this stuff. So you provide the outline, you provide the script, and then you go and film and you've already got the publishing date set. So like usually I only take 1 day to edit, and I find like I'm actually thinking like with my editor from a like flow perspective. Oh, this is interesting. It's like a high-tech train station. Wow, interesting. But I just find because I'm the one like dealing with the brand, it's just easier for me to be the one to edit, I think, from past experience, because we have done like re-edits of brand content, which is kind of annoying. But I was doing a stats review and oh my gosh, the stats from last month, firing. So we averaged 1.6 million impressions across all platforms. Xiaohongshu and Douyin are driving that. But yeah, I'm excited to get to Zhengzhou. I had a look, by the way, and it's actually quicker for me to get on the train. So, or it's about the same timing, but might as well just get on the train, because I always find like China's just so convenient to get on the train as opposed to trying to get a DD out of these Gaotiejian, which is high-speed train stations. So I'm gonna go do that. And I guess like I'll film a little bit on the train, but it's not that interesting to you guys, right? I'll see you from the hotel. Oh, actually one thing. So when you're walking out of these train stations, it's good to just have your passport in your pocket, because you're gonna need it to exit. Like as we just exit here, you're gonna need your passport to exit. Oh wait, let me give you another tip. So when you're walking out, you've gotta look, and if you can see a passport thing, you can just go through like the normal terminal. But if you can't see a passport thing, then you need to go through where the person is, but I can see the passport thing. Okay, we have arrived in Zhengzhou and look at my room. Ah, I'm so happy. So let's do a walkthrough. Okay, so I'm staying at the Time 1956 Time Hotel. Let's have a look. All right, the view. How stunning is this? So we've got a bench, and then we've got a little like tea stand. They gave me a really cute gift, so we'll have to open that. Alrighty, this is the couch area. How stunning. So I was thinking like, this is the perfect place, like natural lighting. I'm gonna be able to do some filming. Fantastic, different like backgrounds, great. cute bed. Here's the desk. Okay, this is gonna be really good. Oh, there's egg right here. Interesting, no worries. Then we've got a mirror. And then look at this. I should turn the lights on probably. Wait, let me turn the lights on. LED, shoot. Okay, so how stunning is this? We've got a little makeup area. This is gonna be perfect for filming if I can get this on. Okay, maybe not. All right, and then we've got a little kind of area. We've got some robes. You know I love a robe, right? And then, oh, so happy. Okay, cool. Yes, yes. Let's have a look what amenities, that's the toilet. What amenities do they have? Yes, I'm wearing my shoes in the room. Okay, let's have a look. Antichi Perfumi. Don't know that brand. It's probably Chinese, judging from the packaging, but we're happy. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, we've got a Dyson. I did bring my own Dyson, but a full-on Dyson. So that's a little look at the room. I feel like there's so many different areas I can give you guys like good views from, but yeah, look at the view. Overall impressions of Zhengzhou is, oh, this is the park. So I'm right on the park, which is good. We can do some relaxing at the park. But right now, I'm gonna see if there's any snacks in the room. Oh, maybe we should open the gift. I should probably take my hat off, right? I look a bit ridiculous. Oh, so cute. Okay, so they gave me some shujin, which is wet wipes. And then they gave me a car freshener. And it says, get rich, make money, let's go. What is this? This is 我苹果黄什么水. This is to put in water. Okay, like a health drink. Some tissues. Oh my gosh, this is like a care package. This is so cute. Earplugs. How cute is this? And then we've got body lotion. We love body lotion. I should probably take my hat off, but like, you know, when you take your hat off and then you have like a line at the top of your head, and obviously the lighting here is like a little bit interesting. Oh, perfume. Oh no, this is, I think people put this like on their like things to smell. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. We've got ear buds. Oh, do they have something in the, no, it's just a red handle. Hair ties, so cute. Oh my gosh, is that the cutest thing ever? Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna get into some filming while we've still got some natural light. And then we should probably eat something, right? Let's go. How good is this hotel? I'm so happy. I'm gonna be so productive here. Got some fruit. Let's have a bit of a snack. Oh my gosh, so cute. There's tomatoes in there. And then we should probably go out for dinner, right? We should go out and like suss the scene in Zhengzhou. The setup, so we'll try this angle for now with the lighting. And actually, I'm just going to turn the fan down on the aircon so it's not as noisy in the background. So on the agenda to film in this lot, we've got negative gearing, international payments, and WeChat setup. I do need to film a Chinese version of the ambassador video, but I haven't got the certificate and the gifts with me, obviously. And then we're gonna go out for dinner. Okay, I'm just having a look at this video. This is for Chinese social media about personal income tax. And oh my gosh, the audio is cooked. I think I got a delivery and then I took the mic off. So annoying. Anyway, I'm trying to fix it. I'm waiting for CapCut to like apply reduction of noise changes. Okay, that's dinner. I just went to a recommended one off Dianping. I'll try. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the hotel now and rest. Let's go. I'm gonna walk through the duck park. Good morning from Zhengzhou. It is 30 degrees. Cannot believe it. So I'm going to go to Starbucks and just do some work for the day. I did see that Zhengzhou has like a really historical site, but I do have a class online tonight that I'm teaching 6:30 to 8:30. So I might just skip that and just like get cracked into work. So I think if I look at the park, basically I went to this shopping mall, which was really nice last night. So I think I need to go this way today. And they have Starbucks Reserve. We all know that I am a Starbucks Reserve girly. So yeah, I'm gonna get stuck into, I've got to do a brief for a brand, and then I've got some emails, and I am starting to funnel quite a lot of sourcing clients. So I've got to work out, like, once someone wants to work with me, what's my pricing? It's actually really hard to price, you know, my time, because I actually don't really know how much time I'm going to spend on procuring goods for someone. And if I already have the contact, it's obviously easier. But if I have to go find the contact through a friend of a friend, which is the best way to get the best price, like going straight to manufacturer, like I just need to think about how I'm going to price that in. I think there's a world where there's a hybrid model of like an upfront payment and then I take a cut on the order. But yeah, I'm just trying to like, you know, protect my time, because obviously I've got to stop saying obviously, but the content really is my focus at the moment. Like I know that there's something big in that. And then yeah, when I'm doing sourcing, it is taking a lot of time away from that. So I need to film an ad next week, but I'm actually going to put a post up on Xiaohongshu and ask for a videographer, not a videographer, like someone to help me film and just see if I get a better result on the ad. So anyway, that's the plan for today. Nothing that interesting. And then the hotel invited me to an afternoon tea at 2 o'clock. So maybe we come back here at 2 o'clock. It's a little bit later now. Again, I was working till late last night, just like in bed, sitting here working, and like it was pretty cute. I did put the TV on, but then the TV, you had to like pay for the movies, and to be honest, I was just like in a bit of a zone with work, so I was like, I don't want to pay. Oh my gosh, also I found out how to put this light on, and it's so good. Look at this. I feel like I need one of these in my house. Like, best way to do makeup. But I am at the moment really trying to not put makeup on, because just like give my skin a bit of a break. But I do have a bit of acne. But anyway, fit for today, Lulu and tracksuit pants, and then just these shoes, handballs. They're the specials, the handball edition. They're actually really comfortable. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got any thoughts on the sourcing thing. It's interesting, like I do have the contacts, which is amazing, but then like, is it something that I'm passionate about? I'm still working that out. Okay, so I just walked through the People's Park, and I feel like it's just crazy because like I'm gonna get run over. In China, like it is just like the number of people is crazy. I was just looking at the population of Zhengzhou. There's 13 million people here. Like it's crazy. I'm just going to this mall, the Mixi, and oh my gosh, so I just had a shipment going out to Australia, and the supplier told me that they created the goods for me, but then the like shipping freight forwarder, who he's actually new, he's really good, he's like giving me really good prices, he was like, the goods haven't been created, and I'm like, what's going on? So annoying. But I guess these are just like teething issues when you're working with new suppliers. Like, you know, you just have to do that initial transaction, then you know what they're like and turnaround times and all of that. So anyway, it's hot. Oh boy. I was gonna get a DD, but I was like, nah, I just want to like experience, you know, whatever this has to offer. Okay, first block of work done, and I just had to go to the bathroom, TMI, I know. But like, look at this shopping mall. Like, what? I thought I was in the biggest shopping mall yesterday. What am I gonna eat for lunch? I think I'm just gonna get like buy my delivered to Starbucks, because I'm pretty productive, so let's keep going. Jayo. And I also paid 41 yuan for my coffee this morning at Starbucks. Like, what's going on? Oh, and I see above me that there's an Apple, so I actually need to trade in a phone. And then I think my AirPods are like kind of broken, but I'm not 100% sure because they're working today. But like the charging on one of the ears is like not working, so I probably just need to replace my AirPods. What do you guys think? I wonder, they're not under warranty, so I guess I just have to buy new ones, right? How much are AirPods? Are they expensive? Okay, so it's currently 8:41, wrapping up work for the day. I've just been working back from the room, which has been just like good change of scenery, just relaxing. And then now I'm actually going to, I just ordered some extra Waimai, like a little bit of like a treat, sweet treat for dessert. I'm gonna have a shower, and then I'm actually doing the Chinese 0 to Hero HSK course. I'm starting from HSK 1, and I'm gonna do all of the exams, and I'm just gonna like film some Douyin videos while I'm like practicing. So yeah, I'm gonna just like have a shower and then do that, and then get to sleep. And then we're on the 12 o'clock train. There was a premium first class seat that opened up while I was on the wait list, so I'm really happy about that, because like paying business class fares for those 2-hour train rides is not worth it. But then premium first class versus first class is so much better. I actually think premium first class is better than business class. So interesting. Oh my gosh, so funny. The driver would have heard me talking to myself, but here we go. We've got some little like bowls and that to eat, so that'll be good. And then yeah, we'll film some Douyin videos. Does anyone follow me here on my Douyin? The videos are so unhinged. Happy Thursday from Zhengzhou. Okay, so we're heading back to Beijing like in 30 minutes, but I thought while I have some spare time, let's go for a walk in the People's Park, which is literally a stone's throw away from my hotel. And I'll show you like what Zhengzhou has to offer, because low-key, like if you're traveling to China, I do really recommend to like come to a city that not a lot of like travelers come to, because I just think like they have so much to offer. Like I was in Wuhan, a month or two ago, and I just had the best time, and same as Zhengzhou. So basically like yesterday, I was in Starbucks pretty much the whole day just working, and like it was just a really good like work block to get out of, I don't know, like Beijing life, just get out of my apartment, get out of the office, and you know, change up the scenery. So from what I understand, Zhengzhou, like this is the main People's Park, and that's why I stayed at that hotel. And I've walked through this park 3 times now, and it seems like in this area, so you've got the Intercontinental, which is attached to all the shopping malls, or you've got the one that I was staying at. And honestly, 都可以, because like you can just walk through the park and it's like just really nice. I was gonna film a video in this park. I saw someone online posted a video about like all of the different activities that people see in these Chinese parks, but I started to film it yesterday, and I just like didn't really want to like film people while they're like doing their daily routines, you know what I mean? Like it just feels a little bit awkward, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe you'll see in the background people doing like cute activities, like there's probably like 20-30 people in front of me. I saw this guy yesterday, and I think that's like a really interesting thing that I've been like really grappling with. Like you'll see on Western social media recently, like I haven't posted many videos, and that's because I think I'm trying to get really clear on like my goal of social media. And my goal is not to like film people here while they're living their lives. My goal is to educate around business and travel here potentially, but more so around business. And so I've been doing some like work in the background. Oh, should I pick up their ping pong ball? Make sure. I did that yesterday. I was like filming and I didn't see the ping pong ball. It was so awkward. So yeah, I guess I'm getting quite clear on like my goal here. My goal here is not to film people while they're living their life. My goal is to like educate Australians and other foreign people, non-Chinese people, I'm trying to get the language correct, about China. So yeah, that might look like, I guess in practice, that's not me filming all the time, like because genuinely I obviously love this country, and when I'm walking around I don't always want to be like filming other people. Like I want to have these like experiences myself. I think one thing to comment on Zhengzhou, so I posted on my Douyin, like I've just been speaking Chinese, trying to practice my Chinese, and when I talk about the like flood of comments of people being like, oh my gosh, let me show you Zhengzhou, like I really just want to come back to cities like this when I'm not like so like, you know, building from a work perspective, because I just think like I would have such like interesting, like amazing experiences. So that's probably something to earmark for the future. I do need to go to Zhengzhou like as soon as possible, but I'm going back to Australia next week. So I'm excited to just like talk to you guys about like me, like the reverse culture shock almost, right? So cute. There's a lady like dancing to her phone. Maybe you'll see in the background. Adorable. I think that's something that's really interesting living here, is like things that are normal to us are not normal here, and the reverse applies. And so I always just like walking around in different cities, because like I think it's like so interesting. We're practical. I'm going to give you some tips about traveling by train in China, because actually on the new trains, or not on new trains, but they've just released a new carriage. It's called Premium First Class. And as someone who loves a bit of a travel, you know me, so the seat layout is 2-2, and they're just like newer seats than the first class seats. But I actually think it's better than business class, like, especially if you're on your laptop working. They're not fully reclinable, but I think business class is. But to be honest, I think for any trips over like 4 or 5 hours on the train, I prefer to fly. A lot of people will opt, say for that like Beijing to Shanghai route, they will opt to get on the train, but I think I just prefer to fly. It's just faster. Look at this. Like stunning, stunning. I think that China would just be an amazing place like in retirement to just like walk around. Like people are so active and healthy here. It's like, it's just inspiring. Anyway, I better like hurry up a little bit, because So we're going to Starbucks Reserve, obviously. And then I'm thinking I'm just gonna get a DD from there, go get my luggage. And then we've got to get to the train station because my train is at 12 o'clock. And like, not gonna lie, the outfit I'm wearing is a bit rogue because I was gonna wear like a nicer outfit today, but I don't know, I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I'm in my tracksuit era, you know? Okay, I was just checking out how to find Starbucks, and I think this is really interesting, right? So this is the David Mall, and to be honest, like, it is just massive. It's like, you just don't even recognize, like, I have heard of Zhengzhou before, but I would say like I don't really know much about the city. And like, there's 13 million people here. Like, look at this shopping center. Like, this shopping center is bigger than Chadstone, and like, it's a smaller city. Okay, so actually I think the easiest way to find Starbucks when you're in China is to look on their mini program, but then I couldn't see like what floor it's on, so I went to Dianping. So then on Dianping it said B1, so we'll go there. I feel like I'm so confident now, like in public I just can speak. I think the one thing about China is like, because when I'm speaking like this, not a lot of people can understand me, so I feel like it's just good for the vlogging, you know. But then I did have some comments of people being like, you're just showing your face, like your vlogs are boring. But I guess like, yeah, I don't know, like at the moment I guess I'm not really like doing heaps of like traveling to like go see tourist sites. And I genuinely think like if you're coming to China, you don't actually need to do a heap of the like touristy things, like just being here, being like in the aura of like, just like, it's just so cool. Okay, we've got to like hurry up now because we're running out of time. I really can't miss this train. So I'm using the WeChat mini program, Starbucks. Make sure you sign up, they give you heaps of like free coupons. And then at the moment I've been loving the milk chocolate almond sugar reserve latte, a big cup hot with almond milk. But I guess like while we're waiting for our Starbucks, should we unpack like me moving back to Australia, why I'm like, to be honest, I'm kind of in two minds about it, but I guess like it's not that serious. So I was talking to one of my mentors and he goes, because I said to him like, do you think like long term I should be thinking, oh, I'm settling in China, settling in Australia? And he goes, well, with how easy it is to transit between the two, like why are you thinking in that way? And I was like, yeah, fair shout, fair shout. So I'm going back because I haven't really like spoken about it much on this channel, but I have been sourcing some building supplies, well not some, like I've been sourcing building supplies for clients in Australia, and this is through like my network here. So yeah, I guess like leveraging the network here, and I was yesterday just like refining my pricing model because those initial orders do take up a lot of time. If I don't have the relationship established, like I've got to vet them, I've got to meet them, that's 2 days of my time, sometimes 3. So I am charging like an upfront price and then taking a commission. And then once that relationship is established, that's where I want to roll off. And so that's where I think my business model compared to others in the market, like I genuinely just want to connect China and Australia. I'm not in it for the buck, like I am, but then only for my time, right? And I understand that that's not scalable, but that's not my end goal, right? Like my end goal is to connect trade between these countries from a cultural perspective too. And so, yeah, that's the kind of current vibe. Okay, also, I posted that interview of me and Gavin, and I wanted to get you guys' feedback. Like, what do you think? Is it helpful? Like, are you guys, like, why are you guys in my channel, I guess? Because I haven't really got clear on, like, the target audience here, because I do have quite a lot of flow over from my Xiaohongshu and Douyin. And so that's obviously a Chinese audience, which is, like, different content to what an Australian person wants to see. So, I don't know, let me know in the comments, because I love talking and walking on camera, and I just want to make sure that it's interesting for you guys too. Okay, I'll see you from the train station. Bye-bye. Okay, well that's a wrap on Zhengzhou, and I'm back in Beijing. I'm jumping on the subway because it's about the same time to get home, whether I take the subway or take a DD, so it's just easier getting out of these train stations to take the subway. And things just change so fast over here. Like, while I'm on the train, I just got an invite by the Shanghai News Corporation to go on a brand trip with them next week. So I'm going to do that. But then I've got a few schedule conflicts. I'm still working out the banking situation in Shanghai. So a bit of a hectic vlog, but I guess I'll see you, I don't know when.